Hello and welcome to today's Global News Update. I'm Zifrin, bringing you the top stories from the United States and around the world. From the US presidential race to Wall Street tremors and Middle East tensions, we'll shed light on the events shaping our world. Let's get started with the biggest breaking news. The race for the White House is heating up. This is about a palpable shift in the air, a sense of urgency gripping the nation. Poll numbers show a neck-and-neck race between leading candidates. Immigration reform, the economy, healthcare, these issues resonate deeply. Candidates are crisscrossing the nation, holding rallies and engaging in fiery debates. Each speech, each handshake, each soundbite is a calculated move. Battleground states are witnessing a surge in voter outreach efforts. Analysts predict a historic voter turnout this year. Americans are engaged, energized, and ready to make their voices heard. The question is, who will they choose to lead them? Wall Street experienced a week of volatility, sending shockwaves through global markets. The S&P 500 tumbled by 2.3%, while the Nasdaq plummeted by 3%. Even tech giants are not immune to the forces buffeting the global economy. All eyes are on the Federal Reserve as they grapple with the decision to raise interest rates. It's a delicate balancing act, trying to tame inflation without stifling growth. Investors are left to navigate this sea of uncertainty. The Middle East finds itself once again teetering on the brink. Renewed clashes between Israeli and Palestinian forces have shattered the fragile peace. Reports of missile attacks and retaliatory airstrikes raise fears of a wider conflict. The international community watches with bated breath, hoping for de-escalation. The UN has issued an urgent call for restraint and a return to negotiations. The Middle East, a critical source of the world's oil supply, is sending ripples of uncertainty through energy markets. Oil prices are surging as fears of supply disruptions grow. This adds another layer of complexity to an already volatile global landscape. The European Union is grappling with a growing migration crisis. Italy and Greece report a staggering 40% increase in arrivals this year alone. Overcrowded boats and families fleeing war-torn countries highlight the desperation. This surge has reignited the debate over the EU's migration policies. The challenge is to uphold humanitarian values while addressing member states' concerns. All eyes are on China as it grapples with a slowdown affecting global markets. Economic output is projected to fall below 5% this quarter. Supply chain disruptions, declining exports, and a teetering housing market contribute to this. The Chinese government faces pressure to stimulate growth and restore investor confidence. The world watches closely, hoping for a soft landing rather than a hard crash. The war in Ukraine grinds on with no end in sight. Both sides are locked in a brutal war of attrition. The human cost is immeasurable, with countless lives lost and millions displaced. The international community remains divided, with Western nations condemning Russia's actions. Amidst the fighting, the plight of ordinary Ukrainians is often overlooked. As the conflict drags on, hope for a negotiated settlement seems increasingly distant. A worsening food crisis grips the Horn of Africa. Prolonged droughts, exacerbated by climate change, have left millions facing starvation. Countries like Somalia, Ethiopia, and Sudan are bearing the brunt of this crisis. This humanitarian catastrophe demands our attention and immediate action. A groundbreaking AI-powered diagnostic system is poised to revolutionize healthcare. Developed by a leading U.S. research institution, it boasts a 95% accuracy rate in detecting rare diseases. This technology can analyze vast amounts of medical data and detect diseases at their earliest stages. It's a testament to human innovation, offering hope in the fight against rare diseases. Preparations for the Paris 2024 Olympics are in full swing. The City of Lights is transforming into a global stage for athletic achievement. These games represent a chance for global unity and friendly competition. The Paris Olympics are setting a new standard for sustainability. Organizers are committed to hosting a carbon-neutral event. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates and detailed reports on these stories. I'm Zifrin, signing off. See you next time.